So I've been doing this work for about 11 years. I typically go to downtown and North End Dartmouth. What's different about our program is that I meet people face to face. I go to them. They don't have to necessarily come to me. I typically meet people at food banks and soup kitchens and a variety of places where people tend to be. And the persons who identify me as being helpful are people who are looking for down the road to work. They want some kind of paid employment or even volunteer employment, like something where they are engaged, if you will, on an ongoing basis. But they have some challenges to get there. So housing might be a problem, mental health support may be a challenge, right? They may have some parenting issues they have to work through, addiction issues that they have to work through. There's a whole bunch of things that in the past have meant that when they either worked or volunteered, it didn't last very long. So what I do is I engage them or refer them or tell them about different kinds of employment agencies, Solutions Learning, Lake City, Nova Scotia Works, different agencies that have different kinds of programs. Dartmouth Housing Help, for instance, right? The peer support program that can offer some mental health support. The Wellness Navigator of Nova Scotia Health Authority. There is a lot of places and people in our communities that are there to support people to get them from A to B, but people just don't know. Those resources are often in printed material and online, but it makes a difference when you're at a food bank or you're at a soup kitchen and there's a guy with a knapsack who's standing there talking and explains it all and then follows up with a phone call or an email, right? And then a week later and 2 weeks later and so on. And typically people who use my support get a lot of help with a lot of different pieces, and then down the road maybe they find a great volunteer job or a part-time job or a full-time or something that fills them up and they feel good about themselves.